Alright, we got ourselves a Ginger game, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Ginger. Okay, so Jessica, Chum Delegate. This is a really cool row, actually. So, I'm thinking Leto. He's good at the Wealth Mentat type stuff. But somebody who could reveal early with. Baron, maybe. I don't want to play Baron. I'll let Ginger have Baron. Yeah, he picked Baron. No surprise there. The delegate is interesting, right? Like, the delegate kind of says, hey, pick a leader who can early reveal. Because early reveal delegate Truesayer is really freaking good. It's really good. The problem is that in 4th position, early revealing is, like, not great at all. It's possible, but the problem is all 3 of these people will have an opportunity to reveal it, early reveal for one agent before I do. So, really, this is much more likely to happen for these 2 players. So at this point, I think I play towards, you know, Jessica and the Guild Ambassador, or maybe the Sauerkraut Legion. You know, that's kind of more what I'm thinking. The techs are good too. Beast would be pretty strong here. Hollow Projectors is fantastic with the delegate. Doesn't pick Beast though, picks HUNKDRO. I think that's a weaker pick here, but it could be good depending on what card he draws. Welcome back to the channel, Ginger. Okay, so combat's not that good. Hand is pretty good, though. We only have 4 persuasion, but we could, like, seek allies' wealth, and then early reveal second action, and that would be pretty decent because we could get Chum Delegate plus Truesayer. The question here is whether Ginger Hardy Warriors or not, which I prefer to Hardy Warriors in the second combat if I can. This combat's not amazing, but a point's a point. And if he's ending the game early, that's all he needs, really. So, like, the marginal increase of the second combat might be like, oh, it's a point and you also get a trash, or it's a point and you also get a water. Those are nice, but sometimes you just want to end the game quickly, and I wonder if that's where he's thinking. So he blocks wealth. So he's basically telling me, don't even think about Mentat, buddy. I'm gonna go Still Suits. I want to open the possibility of Jessica. Because I think somebody will early reveal, I'm going to put a troop in for some small benefit. And I'm okay early revealing myself for Truesayer Delegate. If it comes to it. Although, probably using the ring is better. The problem is the ring puts me down to 3 persuasion. But I mean, it's a guild bump. I should definitely do it. Okay, so Ginger early reveals. So we don't have to worry about it. And it's a very good, like, Chum Delegate's so good for Baron. So it makes a ton of sense. Yeah, let's do this. Also, they don't fight, so we get another water, actually, which is kind of cool. We go with Guild. No reason to deploy any units at this point. Truesayer would be great. She won't be around by the time it's my turn. But, well, maybe. Depends on what Yuna does, but Yuna has tech negotiation. There's no way Yuna has Jessica, but she might have, like, one of these two. She's going for, like, Guild Ambassador, maybe. Yeah. So we actually do get the Truesayer, which is pretty cool. Definitely good to keep that away from Ginger. Some really good cards, actually. Like, if I don't get Jessica, but I get Smuggler's Thopter, it's a pretty good place to be. I've got the Water Monopoly right now. So 2 Convincings, 2 Daggers. Kind of awkward. No City means we can't Research Station. We want to mint at, but we don't have a single dollar. And we don't have the ability to go to Smuggling because we drew all of our yellow. We drew all of our yellow and all of our city. It's pretty awkward. So unit goes double fold space. Not what I would do as unit in second position, but you know, I think HUNKDRO went Smuggling, so it is what it is. We have to go Wealth here, I think. Sort through the Chaos is okay. Let's Wealth. Ginger could block us on Mentat, but I don't know why he would. That seems like a pretty bad play, all things considered. What he ought to do is... He's going to party here, I think. He still has the Seek Allies, so that's overwhelmingly what's most likely for him to do. If we Mentat and we draw into City, which there's a 40% chance of, we can get Jessica. Yeah, he goes Hardy. No surprise there. Grab our Mentat. Did not get the city. We can go to 6 by playing Tech Negotiation. But that's 1 short still, and we don't really need it. Like, there's great 4 and 5 cost cards. Yuna's not in the combat, so we ought to put a troop in. Yuna should grab the Smuggler's Thopter here. Landing Rights is pretty good too, actually. There's just a lot of good stuff here. The problem is, if I do put troops in, I actually go down and I can't buy the good cards. How good is Appropriate? Well, it's pretty decent. Putting in troops is also really good. Because, like, a very small investment gets me an Intrigue and 2 Solari, which is very important at this stage. Let's do this. We're gonna need Spice for our ring later anyway. HUNKDRO had both daggers last hand, so I think we beat him in the second place here. I will definitely buy a space travel. Holy Imperium Row. Jesus. Unfortunately, I can't Mentat again. Ixion Probe is a tool for getting high persuasion. It's also a tool for drawing into my diplomacy, potentially. We can use Signet Ring to get up on Guild, but because Ginger is sitting ahead of me, that's not... Yeah, like, he's going to beat me to Interstellar every round, except for next round. So... what to do? Research station. Cool. Probably second action is Trusair. We need 3 Solari for Swordmaster. Probably we just go to Wealth. Do this the hard way. We get Interstellar next round, but it's not gonna be enough. So yeah, I think Trusair Wealth is the play. discard a dagger. Then we either get Jessica or Gurney, whatever shows up, basically. So we're at 5 now. So actually, Truthsayer does take us to Swordmaster if Ginger doesn't go Wealth here, which he probably does, although he's played as Diplomacy, so he may not have the access. He might not have the cards, if you will. High Council. Pretty smart play, actually. Let's do this. Drop a dagger. More persuasion than we need. I don't mind that. Like, we didn't draw the Diplomacy, that's the good thing. We also block Una from picking up the Wealth for next round, which is pretty good. That's actually very dangerous. If she's able to keep that alliance. We have our dagger next turn for Swordmaster, so we don't have to worry about being beaten to it. We have 2 spice. What can we do with 2 spice? Hollow projectors? It's okay. Selective breeding's probably better, given that we're getting Jessica. Wow, Hunter's just gonna walk in this combat for free, huh? I guess I should have put a troop in. I didn't think that it was gonna happen that way. So who do we take a bump with? I mean, technically, we are the best. Like, we're very good at stealing alliances, and we do kind of want to steal this from Una. The problem is, like, that play hurts both me and Una, and it helps Ginger. I don't love that. So, just push towards Emperor Alliance, I think, because I don't want to visit Emperor anymore. But the alliance would be nice to have. Having Jessica increases my odds of getting these other cards. Although I think Ginger's going to get Gurney or Appropriate here. Yeah, the fact that HUNKDRO got away with that's kind of crazy. But he's also in last place, at least as far as we know, so it's not a big deal. He has 3 intrigues, so maybe he's actually in first. Who knows? Maybe he has, you know, plans or corner the market or whatever, and we don't know about it. But who's to say? 7. Okay, so it looks like Gurney's going to go. Unfortunate for Ginger, but Appropriate's still an incredible card. Worm Riders. Not what... Ooh! Ooh! Come to Papa. I really hope we draw this Jessica. Ixion Probe, we could make it happen for sure. So... let's... shit, we have... I hate this. We have to get Swordmaster instead. Let's Ixion Probe drop 1 of each of these. That helps a lot. Take our Swordmaster. I think Selective Breeding is the next play. Like, trash a dagger. I mean, assuming that, like, these are going to not be available. Picked up 4 persuasion out of that. Net +3. It's pretty good. And now we have cards in our discard pile for the selective breeding. So she just uses her ring on the Solari instead, I think. Eventually, I ought to chase her on Guild. But I need to find a way that I can do it where she's not, like... Where she's not going to be able to respond by just, like, killing me. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see her use her ring. I need to see her use her Guild Ambassador first. I don't want her to know what I'm doing, you know? So she uses the ring and then cashes out. So she kind of gets the best of both worlds there. Does Ginger have the Delegate? He does not. So he's not getting Interstellar. I don't think he goes selective breeding here, but he might. He's a pretty smart guy. He might do some stuff that we're not expecting. Especially since he has that high council seat, so like he can get the Kwisatz if he selectively breeds. Smuggling. Okay, cool. Man, I don't know his hand. That might have been the best play for him too. Okay, so we go selective here. Trash the dagger from discard. There it is. There it is. And Jessica guaranteed draws us back into more persuasion because we don't have any junk in our draw pile. Although I think we'd rather hold her. We can afford to lose 1 persuasion. Jessica to Arakeen draws us 3 cards, which is 3 persuasion. So Jessica to Arakeen is pretty free, and it lets us get closer to their cards. So I think I like that the best. It still guarantees we get the card that we want. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. That is such a good play. Oh my gosh. I think he should have gone Arakeen, though, to draw the Appropriate. But maybe he doesn't have the Persuasion for Kwisatz either way. We also can Mentat now. That's interesting. I don't think that's a good idea, though, because that risks us, like, missing the Kwisatz. I don't think that's likely. It's possible. And we actually don't want to shuffle, right? So we do this. So we actually didn't need to go to Arakeen. We could have gone to Secrets, which would have been better for sure. Oh, HUNKDRO, you bastard. Are you going to take it from me? Oh, you bastard. You bastard, HUNKDRO. Okay, alright. Well, whatever. We get Firm Grip plus Other Memory, maybe. Firm Grip we definitely get. We're already pretty close to Emperor Alliance. Imperial Spy. Do I want that? Yeah, why not? Holy Imperium Row Batman. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get that weapon power. This game is very interesting. I want a Trusair to Mentat. I mean, I want Mentat, I just don't... I would rather play something else there, but that's the only green that I have. I could space travel to Fold Space. Draw cards that way. Don't need the persuasion right now, so it seems like a pretty good play, actually. The problem is I don't know that Mentat's going to stick around all that long. It draws me 2, because I also get to do the discard with Truesayer. Alternatively, I could just take Truesayer to, like, secrets. But I think I like the idea of like taking it to wealth, and then at that point we don't even care anymore about, like we can just reveal firm grip, right? It's just spice must flow. We don't even have to play it anymore. Sounds pretty good. Let's see what Ginger does. I'm curious. So Mentat's not going to be on the table anymore. So I guess we're going to do the wealth of the secrets. Wealth probably better because it fills my garrison up. Drop a Dune. Other Memory is interesting. We kind of wanted that at a later time. It's a good card. Will draw us into what we want, but HUNKDRO gets the giant Spice Blow. Don't love that. These both draw cards, but this gives me a faction. This goes to better spaces. We kind of want water pretty bad. Like, I just want Still Suits access. See what Yuna does here. If she doesn't play the combat, I kind of want to play the combat, which would mean playing Other Memory instead. Unfortunately, both the cities give other players Solari, which I'm not super crazy about. We have enough for a High Council seat. It's just that we have enough for a High Council seat. It's just that I don't have the green. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of it's a lot of infiltration on Interstellar. Air King we could draw 2, which might be better. I don't really mind giving Ginger the money. But the intrigue card from Carthag is probably better. Yuna didn't deploy, but we don't know what Yuna could do later. So let's just do the space travel, make her sweat a little bit. I mean, as far as Yuna knows, this is the only place space travel can go. HUNKDRO is pretty weak in this combat, so it just depends on what Yuna's last action is. Ouch. Well, that... Yeah, okay. That's definitely gonna block me from the combat. I might just be better ahead to just reveal early for Web of Power here. Other Memory to Imperial Basin does give me spice, for whatever that's worth. For the ring. We can't play all our agents next round, most likely. Huh, this is interesting. I mean, we either get the Web of Power now or not at all. The question is, does it matter? I mean, with a power... Like, we may only draw it one more time this game, if we draw it, is the thing. I don't think it's worth early revealing for. Okay. So, I mean, that pretty much guarantees we get Jessica, which is nice. HUNKDRO gets the web, which is kind of nasty. We might get the power play, but I don't think so. I think probably one of these two takes it. I mean, I'll take the Legion, no problem. I'll be happy with that. Holy shit. Wow, okay. Ginger is rushing the game out, I see. We probably just need Persuasion right now, to be honest. I don't want to put Liaisons in my deck because my deck is so good. I'll buy a Legion. Definitely worse than a power play, but whatever. He's got Worm Riders turned on. We need to be worried about that. He's at 8 points. And it's round 6. This is a problem. But I'm too far behind on Fremen to take it from him. What did he buy? Just SMF, right? Yeah, okay. Flagship for Yuna, okay. She's defending herself on Guild, which is bad for her. Because now it means that's a bump that she's not taking somewhere else. So we should probably just lay off Guild at this point. Fortunately, we do not have access to Fremen. Let's do this, I guess. We want High Council more, I think. Convincing on top. No one's taking wealth. Firm Grip could help us steal an alliance. Okay, interesting. It's pretty good, we don't have the water to make it useful. Ginger probably buys an SMF this round. The question is, does he have another point somewhere? I mean, if he goes to Secrets, he does. There's his point. Wow. That's GG right there, I think. Reinforces Fremen, too. Something I can do about it. Well, I think that's probably game. I mean, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 bumps on Fremen. It's not going to happen. That's the way that Baron works sometimes. It's possible he doesn't have the SMF, but I think he does. Okay, well, I need this bump if I want to steal that alliance, right? It would be 1 from Firm Grip, right? If I Special Envoy 1, 2, 1 from the combat. I kind of have to win the combat to make that work. Oh well, nothing I can do now. Yeah, there's 10. Damn. High Council was the play, I guess. Do we Mentat? I don't know that it accomplishes anything. Hypothetically, it could allow us do this, buy Fremen. No. We only draw 1 card. We can't. We have to kind of visit Fremen twice is the thing, and we can't actually do that. It's not possible. So I don't think we can. Like, the problem is we can't actually beat HUNKDRO now. It's very irritating all around. Like, look, we just tie him. Like, we need to. We really, really need to win the combat, and HUNKDRO's blocking it. Very destructive. Such a bad high. I mean, realistically, even if I win the combat, I only go up on Fremen once. Unless I draw Demand Respect off of the combat win. It's not likely, but it could happen. And if it did happen, we would have another chance at the you know, the game. But instead, this guy just completely blocks that off. It's very frustrating. I will say very frustrating. It's a little frustrating. I only hope that he has, like, a stage an incident in his hand or something. He does not. Okay, well... Come on, dude. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, HUNKDRO? Ouch, last place.